guys, so today I'm just going to be doing a sort of DIY inspiration. Oh my gosh. I'm going to be doing a sort of to sort of inspire you for the winter holidays. I'm going to be showing you guys what you guys can do for like a room decor, a room kind of like I'm going to be showing you guys what you can do sort of to inspire you for the Christmas holidays. And I'm also going to be showing you guys like a DIY on just for room decor. So it's going to be like a DIY / room inspiration decor, if that makes sense. But that's what I'm going to be doing for this video. So I hope you guys are ready, and also subscribe to my channel if you want to see my next videos. Woo! And yeah, so I'm gonna leave a little subscription box right here. I mean, if you guys can just press it, you guys can be subscribed to my channel. Or if you're on a phone device, you know, you can just scroll down and boom, you guys, you know that little red button is right there. You guys can just press it, and that's your guys. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I love you guys a lot. And thumbs up if you're ready for Christmas, and if you're excited, and if you love Christmas. So for my first idea, so you can get into the sort of holiday spirit. It would be to start off by decorating your room with lights. So basically, you just grab some lights and just start off by hanging it wherever you want. So in my, kind of mind, I decided to put it on my sort of shelf, I guess, where I put everything, so it could look a little bit more, festive and fun. So I just started off by putting them there. And yeah, so this would be one of my first sort of ideas, so you guys can get more into the holiday spirit, to just start off by putting lights all over your room wherever your heart desires, and just to make it more festive and fun. For my next idea, you just basically need a pillow, pencil, a ruler, and a Sharpie. And also, I would definitely suggest paint and tape, because trust me, it really does help. So right now I just started by outlining the candy cane and what I'm going to be doing. So yeah, so you just first want to outline it, and in the far right I did a little, well, my right, I don't know if it's the same right as your guys's, but I just did a little practice one. So I'm just using my Sharpie, and I'm just retracing it. So I had just finished doing the lines on the candy cane, and I just started off by painting, and I used this really pretty mint color, because my room is a mint color, so I really wanted to use that. And a life hack: put tape on the candy cane and just paint it so it could be better. Trust me, I learned that in the end, and it just just so it can help you guys. So this is the final product, and it looks, I like how it ended up looking. I like it. For my next idea that I decided to show you guys need lights, a mason jar, and some Christmas ornaments. So for this one, you can basically get these supplies at anywhere, any store. You can buy them at Walmart or Michael's, or just in any place that you choose to get your supplies at. And it's really inexpensive, so you're not going to be spending a lot of money. So I would definitely suggest this. So you want to begin with the mason jar and sort of opening it, and then you just want to, my method, because this is actually a bit difficult, you want to start off by putting the Christmas ornaments before, and then just start off by making your way with the lights. And this was actually, in my case, a bit difficult, because I had to readjust it and 3 times. So I was just you guys couldn't really see it, but I did adjust the lights and sort of made it in a way so there wouldn't be a gap. And well, this was the final product, and I actually really liked it, and I like how the colors looked. I like how it would look on a shelf. It just looks really nice. So for my last idea that I wanted to show you is basically just grab a tree. So you're gonna need a tree to make this, and you want to get some fake snow
and some Christmas ornaments. So basically this part is one of the most funnest and the most easiest parts. So you just want to start off by getting your Christmas ornaments and just start off by putting them on your tree. And you know what, I use this huge leaf, but you know what, I'm going with it. So basically this is like the next funnest part that like I did. So basically you just get some fake snow paint, or spray paint I guess. But you just start off by like spraying it all over the tree, and this was just to make it a more like Christmassy and like snowy kind of vibe. So this was the final product of my Christmas tree, and this is in my sister's room. That's why it's like the colors of the walls a bit different. But other than that, yes, this is the final product of the tree, and I honestly really liked how it turned out. It looked really cute, and
so I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I am sick, but it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I mean, I don't know if it's weird, I don't know if you guys like this, but like whenever I'm sick, I sort of like getting the voice of being sick. I don't know why, I just like really like it. I don't know if you guys are like that too. Maybe I'm just like the only one that likes that. But yeah. So yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope like all of these like DIY or like just like ideas for the room decor really helped you guys, and you guys can like, you know, decorate your room for the holidays and just make it all like Christmassy. For this week's verse, I'm gonna be reading one of my all-time favorite verses, and this is like my favorite of all time. I really like this verse. So I'm going to be reading out of my Bible, Psalms 139, 13 through 14. For you created my inmost being, you knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. So I love this verse. And also, I just finished reading this book, Children and the Supernatural. I definitely suggest this book. I really liked it. It was one of the best books that I've ever read. I really liked it. So if you guys are like in search for a book that really does inspire you, does really want you like, does really like have that for you, that gives you that desire to search God even more, I definitely suggest this book. This is so good. It was awesome. So Children and the Supernatural by Jennifer Toledo. So you guys, Jennifer Toledo, however, you know, Spanish, English, whatever, you know, but it is such a good book, so you guys should read it. So now back to the verse. I absolutely love this verse because this is basically saying that, so like before, like when you were in your mom's womb, you know, before you were even like made, like there's this part in the book that I absolutely love, that like it's basically saying that like when God created you, like he was creating you sort of like in your mom's womb. So he was like sort of there with you in a sense. And like he was like writing your story. He was writing what your story would be like, the plan that he has for you. And the plan that he had for you is like it's sort of like a book, sort of like I imagine it, that it's like a book written of like all the things that God has planned for us and planned for you. And like he has this like amazing story that is like, it's so beautiful and impact. Oh, there's a cat. It's like so beautiful, and I feel like as if our sin and what we've done in our life, what we've committed in the past, has sort of like not like changed the story necessarily, but it has like sort of like given it, like that's why sometimes we have problems in life and that kind of stuff, you know. But so basically what this verse is saying, that like God created you in, I don't even know how to, but it's like, I feel like as if God's story of how he created us is like so genuinely beautiful, and like it's so genuine, and like I don't even know how to describe it. It's like these, like my emotions are just like you know. So this verse is just saying that like God created you like in your mother's womb, like before like you were even thought of. Like God had this, like, I don't know, he looked at you with love, and like he has this he has this like great love. He like, whenever he thinks about you, he just thinks of you like no one on earth has ever thought of you before. Like, his love and surpasses all. It's so great, it's so beautiful, and it's so genuine. His love for you is just so amazing. Like, I don't even know, like, whenever I think of God's love and what he thinks of us when he's, you know, up in heaven and we're like here in this earth, like, I feel like as if what God sees in us is so precise and so beautiful, because he was thinking of you even before even before he created this whole entire world, before he created the galaxies, everything, the trees, the sky, the palm trees, everything, before he created like the sun, the galaxies. I feel like as if God thought of each and every one of us, like, by name, and he had this like amazing love for each and every one of us when he thought of us, and he loves us with such a great love, and it's a love that is so infinite, a love that like never wavers and never like fails. As I was saying before, that people in this world, human beings, will fail us. Sometimes our parents fail us, sometimes our teachers, sometimes our friends, sometimes like relatives that we really think of with a great love. But like the amazing thing, God will never fail you. That's why my dad always tells me that in a relationship, always have God as like, always put God in first place. You should always put him as the first one, because he will not fail you. Your significant other will fail you in some way or the other. To always put God in first place. He will never fail you. First place, he shouldn't be in second place or in last place or in third. He should always be in first place, because human beings, if you put human beings before God, they will, some way or the other, they will fail you. Your significant other or your best friend or whoever it is will fail you some way or the other, but God will never fail you. That's why you should always have God as your primary like person, as your primary like as number one on your list, instead of having him on second place, because God will never fail you. In Psalms chapter 14, chapter 139, and then in the part there's in the 14, I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. So, you guys ever wonder, how is it that like there's nobody in this whole entire world that looks like me? If you look like throughout the 7 billion people in this whole entire world, there is not one person that looks exactly like you, that is exactly like you. And that's so amazing, because God made 7 billion people, and that are living in this time period. Like, there was people like even before that. Like, even before the 7 billion people, there was even more people than that. Like, before our time period, there was more people, and out of all those people, and out of like these people, there has never been one person that looks exactly like you. Whether you have a twin, you guys are identical. There will always be something that is different about you. Maybe you guys think differently. Maybe you guys have different thoughts, you guys have different interests, you guys look like, there has to be something in your face, there's always something that makes you guys different. And I find that absolutely amazing, because God created each and every one of us so precise and so different. And that's so crazy. His love for us was so great that he took his time on everything. You scared me! His love for us was so great, and he took his time on each and every one of us to create us the way that we are. And I find that so awesome. God made you wonderful. God made you perfect. God made you the way you are. God made your face. God, imagine like you have so much detail, like, and like God knows how much hair there is on my head right now. And there's detail in every person. He took his time on every one of us, and he took his time on the plants. Like, you will never find a leaf that are the same exact thing, like that look exactly the same. There will always be like something that makes a leaf like different, and I find that so amazing. Like, he made it so detailed, so precise, so beautiful. That's why whenever I look at a different person, I'm just like, look, God took his time on you. It's so, I don't know, I find that so crazy and so amazing. He took his time on every one of us. So whenever you feel like as if you're not worth anything, remember that God took his time on you. The detail in your face is so precise. He took his time on you because he loves you. He loves you with a great compassion, with a great love. He wants you to search for him because his love for you is so great. And I promise you that he loves you with this infinite, with this huge love. And it's like, it's huge. Like I can't even describe it. I can't even like imagine it. Like his love for us is so great, and it's so beautiful, and it's so genuine. So always remember that you were created by the highest king, the highest everything, by the maker of this world, by the maker of every single detail, every single thing. He created you, and I find that absolutely amazing.